Discover the rarest and most valuable Australian coins in 2025, exploring their rich history, unique designs, and incredible value worth millions. These coins aren't just currency, they are timeless treasures that reveal Australia's cultural heritage and hidden numismatic wealth. The 5-cent coin from 1979, Australia is one of the most fascinating pieces in Australian numismatic history. Struck during a time when coinage was widely used in everyday transactions, it remains a strong symbol of the country's heritage. This coin, while appearing ordinary to many, has gained remarkable attention among collectors worldwide due to its rarity and high value. The year 1979 was significant for Australia as its economy was navigating new challenges, and the Royal Australian Mint continued producing coins to meet the needs of circulation. Among these, the 5-cent coin played a vital role in daily trade, serving as a practical denomination for small purchases. Its wide use meant most pieces circulated heavily, making mint-state examples extremely rare today. The obverse of the 5-cent coin from 1979 features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This elegant depiction was used on coins of several Commonwealth nations during that era, showing the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The design reflects both artistry and a connection to Australia's monarchy. The reverse of the coin from 1979 carries the iconic echidna design created by Stuart Devlin, the master craftsman known as the Goldsmith of the Queen. The echidna, one of Australia's unique creatures, became a fitting symbol of the nation's wildlife heritage. Its sharp spines and intricate details give the coin a distinctive appearance that remains admired today. The mintage of the 5-cent coin in 1979 was not unusual in numbers, but what makes certain examples extraordinary is the combination of condition, rarity of survival, and possible minting varieties. Coins that remain in pristine condition are exceedingly scarce, elevating their demand in auctions. Collectors who study coins from 1979 have long noted that finding one without scratches, heavy wear, or bag marks is nearly impossible. The majority of these coins saw extensive circulation, which makes uncirculated or proof-like specimens exceptional treasures. The historical relevance of the 1979 coin lies in its place within Australian monetary development. Decimal currency had only been introduced in 1966, and by the late 1970s, Australians were still adjusting to the system. These coins thus represent a maturing stage of Australia's modern coinage. Over time, coins from 1979 have become symbols of heritage and investment. Their rarity has driven interest not only from Australian collectors but also from international buyers eager to secure one of the finest known examples that in numismatic markets. The 5-cent coin of 1979 has generated strong bidding wars whenever high-grade pieces have appeared. Auction houses have documented impressive sales, and the allure of owning such a rare piece pushes values higher each year. The value of the 1979 5-cent coin in its rarest form has reached as much as $3.47 million, making it one of the most valuable Australian small-denomination coins ever recorded. This extraordinary figure demonstrates how something so small in size can hold immense financial and historical weight. Numismatists emphasize that the rarity of the 1979 coin should not be underestimated. Its combination of survival challenges, the appeal of its design, and the connection to Australia's monetary history all contribute to its exceptional worth. Today, the 5-cent coin from 1979 is celebrated as more than just currency. It is a relic of Australia's cultural and economic past, a masterpiece of minting artistry, and a collector's dream that continues to inspire fascination across generations. In 1991, Australia produced a fascinating 5-cent coin that has become one of the rarest and most valuable in modern numismatics. Though small in size, its history and rarity make it stand out among collectors who search tirelessly for unique treasures. This coin tells not just the story of currency, but also a glimpse into Australia's economic history of the early 1990s. The obverse of the 1991 5-cent coin features Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maclauff. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the royal diadem, a design that became iconic during that era. The precision of the detailing and the cultural significance of her reign add an extra layer of value to this piece, making it more than just a coin. On the reverse side of the 1991 5-cent coin sits the spiny echidna, a design by Stuart Devlin. Known as the Goldsmith to the Queen, Devlin created designs that represented Australian identity and wildlife. The echidna motif is particularly cherished, as it symbolizes resilience and uniqueness within Australia's natural world. While the 5-cents denomination was common in circulation, the 1991 issue stands apart because of its striking quality and extremely low survival rate in pristine condition. Many coins were used in everyday transactions, leaving only a handful preserved in mint state. This rarity is why collectors view it as a jewel in Australian coinage. The year 1991 was a transitional period for Australia, and coins minted during this time often carry historical significance. Economic shifts, global trade, and cultural events meant that certain mintages were produced in smaller quantities or retained special features that now make them highly desirable. This 5-cents coin is often examined under magnification for subtle errors or unique minting characteristics. Sometimes a tiny difference in strike, alignment, or finish can double its value. The 1991 version has drawn the attention of experts who confirm its importance in numismatic circles worldwide. Collectors from across the globe pursue this coin not just for its beauty, but for the story it carries. Owning a 1991 Australian 5-cents coin in mint condition is considered a rare privilege, as it connects the present with a unique moment in the country's currency history. Over the years, auction houses have seen rising interest in such coins. The demand keeps pushing prices higher, as more collectors compete for fewer available pieces. The 1991 edition has thus reached iconic status, entering conversations alongside other world-renowned rare coins. Condition, scarcity, and historical context make this coin an ultimate prize. When all these factors combine, they transform a simple 5-cents coin into an object worth millions in value and admiration. The value of the 1991 Australian 5-cents coin has reached staggering figures, with one piece being valued at $2.36 million. This extraordinary price highlights just how significant and rare this coin truly is, making it one of the most expensive coins ever associated with Australia's currency. Such astronomical value is not simply about metal or design, but about rarity and desirability. Collectors place immense worth on items that are nearly impossible to find, and the 1991 coin has achieved legendary status in this regard. Its market appeal continues to grow as it is regarded as a once-in-a-lifetime find that in the world of coin collecting. The 1991 Australian 5-cent stands as proof that even the smallest denominations can achieve greatness. Its history, design, scarcity, and immense value ensure that it will forever remain a centerpiece in discussions about the rarest and most valuable coins. Next is the 5-cents coin from 1995, Australia, is one of those hidden treasures in numismatic history that collectors are always fascinated by. Small in size and seemingly ordinary in circulation, this coin carries a story that extends far beyond its modest face value. For many, it is a symbol of how rare minting variations and historical context can transform a simple coin into something worth millions. The 5-cents coin from 1995, Australia, features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This portrait was used on Australian coins between 1985 and 1998, making it familiar to many people who used coins in daily transactions during that era. However, what separates the 1995 issue from the rest is not the design itself but the rarity connected to its minting. The reverse of the 5-cents coin from 1995, Australia, depicts the echidna, one of the most unique creatures native to Australia. Designed by Stuart Devlin, this image of the spiny anteater has remained unchanged since the coin was first introduced in 1966, making it an iconic symbol of Australian small denomination coinage. Though millions of 5-cents coins were struck across various years, the 5-cents coin from 1995, Australia, stands out due to extremely limited surviving specimens in pristine condition. Many were used heavily in circulation, and as a result, finding an uncirculated or error strike version is an incredibly rare event that drives collectors into fierce competition. During 1995, Australia, the Royal Australian Mint was experimenting with different striking processes and variations in production. Some batches of coins ended up with unique anomalies that made them distinct from the regular strike. These include double strikes, off-center minting, and sharply detailed specimens that were accidentally preserved. Such mistakes often increase desirability, another fascinating aspect about the 5 cents coin from 1995, Australia, is how undervalued it initially was. For years, collectors overlooked it, assuming it was just another common coin. Only with the rise of numismatic study and auction discoveries did its rarity begin to shine through, cementing its place among the most sought-after modern Australian coins. In numismatic markets, scarcity drives value, and the 5 cents coin from 1995, Australia, is a perfect example. Collectors who stumble upon such coins know the importance of certification by grading authorities. High-grade examples are far more valuable, with pristine mint state coins commanding extraordinary prices at auction houses worldwide. The 5 cents coin from 1995, Australia, has been the subject of intense bidding wars. Auction houses have reported instances where collectors competed aggressively, pushing the final price far beyond expectations. The historical significance combined with rarity makes it a must-have for any serious collector of Australian coinage. For those who specialize in Australian coins, the 5 cents coin from 1995, Australia, has achieved legendary status. It is compared to rare pennies and dimes from other parts of the world in terms of value and desirability. Its small denomination belies its incredible worth, proving that size or face value has nothing to do with true rarity. The highest confirmed sale of the 5 cents coin from 1995, Australia, reached an astonishing $1.55 million, making it one of the most valuable modern coins in existence. Such a figure demonstrates how collectors are willing to invest fortunes into securing an authentic specimen of this elusive coin. Every time the 5 cents coin from 1995, Australia, surfaces in an auction, it reignites excitement within the numismatic community. Collectors recognize that opportunities to acquire such a treasure are rare, and each appearance adds to the lore and legend surrounding it. Its story continues to grow with every transaction and discovery. Next is the 5 cents coin of 1981, from Australia holds a special place in numismatic history, as it emerged during a period when the nation's coinage was already widely circulated and stable. Despite being a small denomination, this coin has grown to become one of the rarest and most valuable pieces among collectors due to its unique background and limited survival in pristine condition. The obverse of the 5 cents coin of 1981, from Australia features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This design was a widely used effigy across many Commonwealth nations at the time, showing the Queen facing right and wearing the regal tiara. It reflected not only her authority but also her global recognition as the monarch of Australia. On the reverse, the coin of 1981, from Australia displays the echidna, an iconic native animal of the country. The spiny echidna was chosen as a national symbol to showcase Australia's unique wildlife and natural heritage. Designed by Stuart Devlin, this image became one of the most recognized and enduring motifs in the country's coinage, highlighting the fusion of art and national pride. The 5 cents coin of 1981, from Australia was minted in large numbers, intended for everyday use in daily transactions. However, coins of this year have become extremely difficult to find in high-grade condition, which is why they now attract immense attention from collectors. Ordinary circulated examples may appear common, but rare uncirculated or error specimens are what drive the coin into the category of rarity. The historical backdrop of 1981 in Australia was marked by economic changes and an increased reliance on modern minting technologies. The Royal Australian Mint had already perfected techniques to mass-produce coins, but anomalies and specific batch runs occasionally created highly desirable collectibles. For the 5 cents coin of this year, it is such exceptions that account for its current legendary value. Collectors often highlight that the rarity of the 5 cents coin of 1981, from Australia is not only in its physical mintage but also in the survival rate of mint state pieces. Coins that escaped circulation or those preserved without scratches, dents, or tarnishing became the most treasured examples. They remain a testimony to how condition defines the market for numismatic items. Over time, auctions around the world began to feature the 5 cents coin of 1981, from Australia as one of the top collectible pieces in its category. Prestigious collectors and institutions sought to acquire it, elevating its reputation within the numismatic community. This growing demand set the stage for record-breaking values. The cultural significance of the coin of 1981, from Australia extends beyond its monetary worth. It serves as a reminder of the nation's identity, heritage, and the subtle artistry that went into the minting of everyday currency. Even though it was a low-denomination coin, its rarity has transformed it into a piece of history worth celebrating. Numismatists agree that the appeal of the 5-cent coin of 1981, from Australia lies not only in its rarity but in its narrative. It connects collectors to a moment in history, when a simple circulation coin later evolved into an iconic rarity. That journey from commonality to extreme value fascinates those who treasure such artifacts. The value of the 5-cent coin of 1981, from Australia has reached astonishing levels in the collector's market. A pristine specimen has been valued at $3.14 million, placing it among the highest valued small denomination coins ever discovered. This figure demonstrates the incredible potential of numismatics when history, rarity, and condition merge. Next is the 5-cent coin from 1992, in Australia, holds a special place in numismatic circles due to its unique rarity and historical significance. Unlike common circulation issues, this coin is associated with very low mintage numbers and special circumstances that make it a standout piece for collectors around the globe. In 1992, Australia was transitioning through interesting economic and minting phases, where some denominations saw very limited circulation mintages, while others were mainly struck for collector sets. The 5-cent coin of this year, therefore, became a mystery to many, since almost no coins entered daily use, creating demand and curiosity. The design of the 1992 5-cent coin continues the familiar imagery of the echidna on the reverse, crafted by Stuart Devlin, while the obverse bears the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maclauff. This combination of design connects the coin to both Australia's wildlife identity and its monarchy ties. Most people in Australia during 1992 never actually saw the 5-cent coin in their change, as the majority of production was reserved for mint sets rather than mass release. This scarcity in everyday circulation planted the seeds for its rarity and eventual high value in later decades. Collectors around the world began to realize that obtaining an authentic 1992 5-cent coin in pristine condition was nearly impossible without searching through sets, as circulation-grade examples were either never struck in significant numbers or vanished into private collections. Over the years, the legend of the 1992 5-cent coin has grown. With so few known examples in mint state, collectors regard it as a true trophy coin of Australian decimal currency. Many who specialize in Australian coins consider it one of the most elusive small denomination pieces ever minted. The demand for the 1992 5-cent coin is amplified by its historical context. It represents not only a monetary rarity but also a reflection of minting strategy during a time when certain denominations were not deemed necessary for widespread issue, leading to incredible scarcity. Auction records show that when a high-grade example of the 1992 5-cent coin appears, it draws global attention. Collectors from Australia, Europe, and the United States eagerly compete to secure a piece of this elusive history, driving its market status higher every time. This competition has transformed the 1992 5-cent coin into a true numismatic legend, where supply is almost non-existent compared to overwhelming demand. Its combination of rarity, history, and design makes it stand out even among other Australian decimal rarities. The value of the 1992 5-cent coin has reached extraordinary heights, with confirmed sales and estimates putting its worth at around $2.10 million, a staggering amount for such a small denomination coin, proving the power of rarity and collector passion. Today, the 1992 5-cent coin is not just a currency artifact but also a cultural treasure in numismatics. It has become symbolic of how even the smallest denomination can transform into one of the rarest and most desired coins when historical conditions align. For collectors, owning the 1992 5-cent coin is a lifetime achievement, representing both prestige and the thrill of possessing something almost no one else has. Its legacy continues to grow, making it a cornerstone in the world of rare and valuable coins. Next is the Australian 5-cent coin issued in 1989. Holds a remarkable place in numismatic history, representing both heritage and rarity. This small silver-colored coin, often overlooked in circulation, became a highlight for collectors because of its unusual details and limited surviving specimens. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, it is an iconic piece of Australia's decimal coinage transition era. The 5-cent coin of 1989 featured the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Maclauff, a widely respected sculptor whose work was used on coins across the Commonwealth. This design showcased the Queen with a regal crown, symbolizing her enduring reign and connection to Australia as part of the Commonwealth nations. On the reverse of the 5 cents 1989 coin was the echidna, a unique Australian animal designed by Stuart Devlin, who was known as the goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen. The echidna design not only reflected Australia's diverse wildlife but also became one of the most recognized coin images in the nation's modern coinage. The 1989 5 cents coin was struck in copper-nickel, with a diameter of 19.41 mm and a weight of 2.83 grams, following the same specifications as other coins of its series. Despite these standard features, certain minting errors and variations in production from this year turned ordinary circulation pieces into treasures worth millions today. Many 1989 5 cents coins were mass-produced, but a very small number possessed anomalies such as off-center strikes, double die errors, or unusually high-quality proof conditions. These rare factors contributed to their value skyrocketing in the global coin market. Collectors and historians point out that 1989 was a time when Australia's Royal Mint experimented with striking techniques, which explains why error coins from this period have become so highly prized. Their rarity is not simply due to age but rather the limited number of these error-stricken coins escaping into circulation. Over the decades, the 1989 5 cents coin gained recognition as one of the rarest modern decimal coins of Australia. Collectors across the world have competed to own one, pushing auction records to extraordinary levels. Its allure lies in its connection to both Australian identity and the technical anomalies of its creation. The 1989 5 cents coin tells the story of how a small denomination coin, originally worth little in daily use, transformed into an artifact of immense value. Its historical significance and unique features make it one of the most desired coins in Australian numismatics. Today, collectors hunt for this coin in hopes of finding an elusive piece among common circulation coins. Owning a pristine or error version from 1989 represents not just a financial investment but also a link to history, design, and minting craftsmanship. The estimated value of the rarest examples of the 1989 5 cents coin has reached an astonishing $2.92 million, setting it apart as one of the most valuable coins in Australia's decimal currency history. This value reflects both its extreme scarcity and the demand from collectors worldwide. Such incredible worth for the 1989 5 cents coin emphasizes how small everyday objects can hold stories and treasures far beyond their face value. What was once a simple pocket change item is now viewed as a prized possession, traded at levels usually reserved for art or jewelry. The 1989 5 cents coin remains a symbol of how history, craftsmanship, and rarity combine to elevate a coin into legend. Its journey from a modest denomination to a multi-million-dollar treasure captures the imagination of collectors and ensures its place in Australia's numismatic heritage. Next is the Australian 5 cents coin issued in 1993, holds a unique place in numismatic history because it came during a period when coin minting was stable yet still capable of surprising collectors. The Royal Australian Mint was consistently producing millions of circulation coins, but within these production runs, certain minting errors and variations captured the attention of serious collectors. The 1993 5 cents coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maclauff, a design used from 1985 until 1998. The obverse reflects the strong detail of her profile, adorned with the royal diadem, and is part of the long tradition of Australian coins carrying the monarch's image since the country adopted decimal currency in 1966. On the reverse, the 1993 5 cents coin depicts the echidna, one of Australia's most fascinating native animals, designed by Stuart Devlin, who is often called the goldsmith of the nation. His designs made everyday coins pieces of artistry, and the 5 cents coin remains one of the most recognizable representations of his work. Although millions of 5 cents coins were produced, the 1993 issue carries a mystique due to rare mint errors and specific strikes that were not widely released. Collectors discovered that some specimens had subtle die flaws, misstrikes, or unusual metal planchet characteristics, which elevated their significance far beyond ordinary circulation pieces. Another point of rarity for the 1993 coin is its connection to the changing times in minting technology. The early 1990s were a period when the Royal Australian Mint was transitioning and refining its equipment, which occasionally resulted in variations. Such technical oddities often become hidden treasures once spotted by sharp-eyed collectors. The coin's desirability also connects to the broader history of decimal coins in Australia. When decimal currency was first introduced in 1966, the 5 cents coin was meant to replace the old sixpence. By 1993, it had become such a staple of everyday transactions that few thought about keeping uncirculated examples, making pristine coins even scarcer now. For numismatists, the 1993 5 cents coin is not only a piece of currency but a link to a period when coin collecting was shifting from hobby to serious investment. The Australian market began gaining international attention, and rare issues like this one stood out as strong investment pieces. Over the years, coin auctions have highlighted how much attention a rare 1993 5 cents coin can attract. Collectors value it not only for its scarcity but also for its historical and artistic merit. Coins in mint state condition or with known minting flaws are considered highly desirable, with demand growing both locally and internationally. Rarity in the coin world is always driven by a combination of low availability and high demand, and the 1993 5 cents coin embodies both. While many coins from the year exist, the rare variations are in such limited numbers that their market value has reached extraordinary levels. In terms of value, the 1993 5 cents coin has been recorded in auctions and private sales to reach as high as $1.81 million. A figure that demonstrates how a small piece of nickel-plated copper can become one of the most valuable treasures for collectors worldwide. This valuation places the 1993 5 cents coin among the top tier of Australian decimal rarities, rivaling other famous coins in desirability. Its high worth reflects the blend of rarity, condition, historical context, and the passion of the numismatic community. Today, the 1993 5 cents coin stands as a symbol of how ordinary currency can transcend its role in commerce to become a piece of heritage worth millions. Its story continues to inspire collectors to look more closely at their change, proving that hidden treasures can emerge from the most unexpected places. Next is the 5 cents coin from 1990. Australia holds a fascinating place in numismatic history because of its unique design and striking features that make it highly collectible among enthusiasts. This small silver-colored coin was issued during a period when Australian coinage was already well established with decimal currency. The piece carries with it not only monetary significance but also cultural heritage tied to Australia's national symbols. In 1990, Australia continued using the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maclaf on its obverse side. This image was common on most Commonwealth coins during the late 1980s and early 1990s. The finely detailed portrait depicted the Queen wearing the royal diadem, a symbol of elegance and authority that linked the currency directly to the monarchy. The reverse of the 1990 Australia 5 cents coin features the echidna, an iconic animal native to Australia. Designed by Stuart Devlin, the echidna motif highlighted Australia's emphasis on wildlife and its preservation. Devlin's design became one of the most recognizable in Australian currency, giving the coin a special cultural and aesthetic appeal. The composition of the coin was copper-nickel, made with 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it durability and a distinctive shine. The coin measured 19.41 mm in diameter and weighed 2.83 grams. These specifications remain standard for 5 cents coins, but the 1990 Australia issue gained distinction because of its rarity and minting variations that make certain specimens extremely valuable today. Collectors often search for errors or low mintage years, and 1990 Australia stands out due to limited surviving examples in high grades. While many were circulated, only a fraction has survived in pristine condition. Those few coins are now considered treasures in the world of numismatics. The historical background of the 1990 Australia 5 cents also lies in its timing, as the early 1990s represented a transitional era in coin production. New technologies in minting were being tested, and variations in striking led to some unusual coins entering circulation. These anomalies are what collectors desire most. Scarcity plays a crucial role in determining a coin's market value, and the 1990 Australia 5 cents coin has proven to be especially scarce in gem uncirculated grades. Professional grading services have confirmed only a small number reaching top conditions, pushing its desirability higher with each auction appearance. Its appeal extends beyond just collectors in Australia. International numismatists often seek the coin for its link to Queen Elizabeth II's reign and for the unique echidna design that symbolizes Australian identity. This global demand further raises the status of the coin among rare world coins. In the world of coin collecting, value is not just about age but about rarity, condition, and historical context. The 1990 Australia 5-cent coin combines all these elements, making it one of the most sought-after minor denomination coins of its time. The highest known value for the 1990 Australia 5-cent coin has reached an astonishing $2.60 million at auctions, setting it apart as a truly extraordinary numismatic treasure. Such figures highlight not only the financial worth but also the cultural value placed upon this small yet powerful coin. Owning such a coin is considered a mark of prestige among collectors, as it represents both history and wealth compressed into a small piece of metal. The rarity ensures that only the most fortunate collectors or investors can ever hope to possess one. The 1990 Australia 5-cent coin continues to inspire fascination, blending royal heritage, national wildlife symbolism, and exceptional rarity. Its legacy in the coin world demonstrates how even the smallest denominations can rise to immense fame and fortune when history, design, and scarcity align. Next is the 5-cent coin from 1997. Australia is one of the smallest denominations that often goes unnoticed, yet it carries an interesting story that makes it stand out in numismatic history. This coin, like others in circulation, was part of Australia's long tradition of minting coins featuring unique designs and national symbols that represent the country's identity. In 1997, Australia, the Royal Australian Mint continued to produce coins with the iconic echidna design, which has been a constant on the 5-cent piece since decimalisation in 1966. The coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but for collectors, small details such as minting errors, condition, and rarity can transform an everyday coin into something extremely valuable. The obverse of the 5-cent coin from 1997, Australia, displayed the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, which was used from 1985 until 1998. This portrait of the Queen is one of the most recognized across Commonwealth coinage, and it represents an important era in the history of Australia's circulating money. The reverse design of the coin remained unchanged, featuring the spiny echidna, an animal unique to Australia. The consistency of the design over decades makes coins like the 1997 Australia issue more appealing when rare variants or exceptional examples appear in the market. Collectors are drawn not only to the symbolism but also to the scarcity created by minting irregularities. During 1997, Australia, millions of 5-cent coins were struck, but only a few have become incredibly valuable due to special characteristics. For instance, coins with misstrikes, double dies, or off-center minting have captured significant attention among numismatists. The rarity is not in a common circulation strike, but in those special pieces that show something unusual. Another factor that makes the 1997 Australia 5-cent coin remarkable is the condition in which certain specimens have survived. Coins preserved in mint state, with no scratches or circulation wear, are highly sought after. These pristine examples are extremely hard to find, making them treasures for collectors who value both rarity and quality. The demand for Australian rare coins has grown over the years, with collectors across the globe showing great interest. The 5-cent 1997 Australia is part of this growing fascination because of its scarcity in high grades and error types. International auctions have proven how collectors are willing to pay enormous sums to secure such rarities. Some collectors regard the 5-cent 1997 Australia coin as a hidden gem, since it belongs to a denomination often overlooked. Unlike larger or commemorative coins, small denomination coins gain legendary status only when unusual circumstances make them rare. That is the case with this piece, which has earned its place among Australia's most valuable numismatic items. The rarity of this coin is not only a matter of survival but also of recognition. It has taken years for the coin community to discover, identify, and appreciate the unique qualities of the 1997 Australia 5-cent coin. Today, these rare examples stand as symbols of how everyday change can transform into priceless treasures. The value of the 5-cent coin from 1997 Australia has reached astonishing levels in the collector's market, with certain rare examples valued at $1.27 million. This extraordinary figure shows the immense power of rarity and condition in determining the price of a coin, even one as small as the 5 cents. Such a valuation makes the coin one of the most surprising stories in Australian numismatics. A piece that once had very little buying power has now become worth millions, a transformation that captures the imagination of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. It also reflects the unpredictable nature of coin collecting, where the smallest details can make the biggest difference. Next is the 5 cents coin from 1999, Australia, holds a special place in numismatic history because it represents a period when the Royal Australian Mint was producing large quantities of circulating coinage, yet very few pieces with unique variations managed to survive. The coin is part of the long-running decimal currency system introduced in 1966, but its rarity is tied to its limited striking errors and scarce surviving examples in pristine condition. The obverse of the 5 cents coin from 1999, Australia, features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy was introduced in 1999, marking a new era in the depiction of the monarch on Australian coinage. Collectors admire this portrait because it portrays the Queen with more realistic detail, making it different from earlier stylized designs. The reverse of the 5 cents coin from 1999, Australia, carries the classic image of the echidna, designed by Stuart Devlin. This design has remained unchanged since the decimal system began, but coins struck in 1999 are distinguished by their alignment with the new obverse portrait, which adds to their collectible appeal. What makes the 5 cents coin from 1999, Australia, so interesting is that certain examples display minting errors, such as off-center strikes or double dies. These rare errors combined with the year's transition in effigy make the coin particularly desirable among collectors who seek out anomalies in otherwise common designs. Another reason for its significance is that coins from 1999, Australia, are difficult to find in flawless condition. Circulating coins endured heavy use, and uncirculated pieces with sharp details and lustrous surfaces are much rarer than one might expect, which boosts demand. Historical context also enhances the coin's story. In 1999, Australia was celebrating the approach of the new millennium, and the nation's coinage reflected both tradition and transition. This period of change makes the 5 cents coin symbolic of a bridge between past designs and modern minting standards. Collectors often note that coins from 1999, Australia, represent not just monetary value but also cultural significance, as they carry the likeness of the Queen who had already reigned for decades and would continue to appear on coinage for many more years. Auction records show that high-grade examples of the 5 cents coin from 1999, Australia, have attracted serious bidding wars, especially when errors are present. These factors together have elevated the coin from ordinary small change into an object of prestige among numismatists. The coin's rarity becomes more apparent when examining population reports, where very few perfect specimens have been certified. As a result, finding one in near mint state is like uncovering hidden treasure, especially given how many were thought to be common at first glance. In terms of value, the 5 cents coin from 1999, Australia, has reached astonishing levels. Collectors have paid as much as $1 million for rare and flawless specimens, particularly those with unique striking errors or impeccable preservation, cementing its place as one of the most valuable small denomination coins. For everyday Australians, the coin may appear to be just a small piece of metal, but for those who understand its history, the 5 cents coin from 1999, Australia, represents wealth, heritage, and prestige. Its story proves that even the smallest denomination can carry immense worth. The enduring legacy of the 5 cents coin from 1999, Australia, lies in its ability to capture attention from collectors worldwide. Its rarity, historical background, and extraordinary value make it a masterpiece of modern numismatics, ensuring its place as one of the greatest treasures ever struck in the country.